Welcome back. So what we are doing now is median from frequency distribution. Median from frequency distribution. Now to get median for frequency data, we apply the idea of odd and even numbers. So what is odd number? Odd number are number that are not divisible by 2. That if, for example, you have 3, 2 can go in 3. 1, we see how we use 1. So that is odd number. That is what we call odd number. While even number are number that are divisible by 2. Like 6. 2 can go in 6, 3 without remainder. So that is the difference between odd and even number. So this is the idea that we are going to apply to get our median. And how do we apply this idea? Is that our total frequency, don't forget we discussed about frequency. Our total frequency we divide it by 2 if the frequency is even number. What we are saying is that when your frequency, when you add the total frequency and the value is 20, like what we did before, our frequency is 25. So for you to divide this by 2, you need to plus 1 because it's an odd number. When you divide this by 2, it still give you remainder of 1. So you divide this by 2, it will give you what? Remainder of 1. What you just need to do is to add 1. When you add 1, it gives us 26. 2 in 26, we have 13. But if the number is even number, let's assume this is 24. You don't need to add 1 again. What you just need to do here is to divide your 24 by 2, which will give you 12. That is first part to get our median. So after dividing this by 2, if it is even number, it give us 12. Now the next thing we need to do is that we go back to our table. We now begin to do what we call cumulative frequency. And what is cumulative frequency? Cumulative frequency is when you start adding your frequency from the number, the first one, to the bottom. So after adding them together, the number that fall within 12 will now be your median class. The number that fall within your 12 will now be your median class. That's why everything is written here. After we have gotten our median class, then keep adding the frequency of the given data till we get to the class where the number falls in. That's the position. That position is our median class. So let's take one example to demonstrate this. We take one example to demonstrate it. So from previous example, this is what we got from the previous example we did. So we add this to be our table. So now we want to calculate for median. Now to get our median, now first thing we need to do, your total frequency is what? 25. We need to get our median class first. So our median class. So what we do now is that we divide, will now be summation f. And if you look at our summation f now is 25, and 25 is odd number, then we are going to use plus 1 over 2. Then our summation f is 25 plus 1 divided by 2. So that is 25 plus 1 is 26 divided by 2. What we have is what? 13. So we now come back to this and do what we call CF. CF is our cumulative frequency. And how do we do our cumulative frequency? To do our cumulative frequency, we now start by saying 0 plus 2, 2. 2 plus 4, 6. 6 plus 3, 9. 9 plus 5, 14. 14 plus 6, 20. 20 plus 2, 23. 23 plus 2, 25. This and this must be equal. So now, from median class, we can calculate it for 13. So we now go back to our table where 13 falls in. So where the 13 falls in here? We cannot see 13 here. The first number that 13 falls in is 14. That means this is our median class. This is our median class. And from here, our median is now 6. Our median is what? 6. 6 fall within cumulative frequency of 14. Our median is what? Is 6. So this is how we calculate for median from ungrouped data. Median from ungrouped data. So let's try solving questions on group data, how to calculate for mean, mode from group data. We need to look into those one as well. This video is long enough, so see you next part.